Action.
Welcome. Thank you all for being here today. I take into your consideration, I hope you will enjoy this casting of yourselves as Shakespeare heroines.
And what if I cry?
And
What if I cry?
If I cry?
Unless she's roasting all of us.
It's a subtle roasting, but mostly a praise of my friends.
Oh my God.
And also a chance for me to talk more about Shakespeare.
I'm terrified.
Always
I'm
love
I'm so
terrified.
excited.
We're going to start with our dear Macri.
Yes, Macri.
I took into some
pickles,
considerations.
This
We
makes
have
sense
the
now.
literary side of Mac. All right.
Yes.
She loves the written word. She has a keen eye. She's a sexpert.
Yes.
Yes.
She knows how to teach others as well,
Yes.
which is a very important factor as we're thinking about which Shakespeare heroine is she. She is witty, wordplay, foreplay, play.
Wow.
And she's also a silly goose. 10 out of 10,
Yes.
wisdom time again.
Yes.
Okay?
We love her.
So, with all these little things in mind, and each person gets a little, 4 categories, okay?
Okay.
So, I'm thinking through my Shakespeare heroines here, and I'm thinking, okay, there is an obvious choice, and that would be Rosalind.
Yes.
As You Like It. If you're unfamiliar with As You Like It, Rosalind, her father was the Duke, but then her uncle overthrew her father, and there's contention in court. And just before she's like, the contention is getting too much, she does meet a man. And
Love
she's
that.
like, he was pretty cute. There's like a little meet cute situation. But like the next day, her uncle gets like even more assholey. And she and her cousin best friend are like, let's leave and let's take the court jester with us. And let's run away to the woods, potentially find my father. But there, little hijinks ensues because she goes, I'm like more than averagely tall, so I think I'm gonna dress up as a man.
Yes.
And I feel like Mac would take the opportunity to do this. For example, let's break it down further.
Oh my God.
We already can see her as Ganymede. All right? So, first of all, she's in it for the bit. She's
Yes.
not afraid to use her sharp wit when Phoebe falls in love with her, and Phoebe's a shepherdess who thinks she's hot shit, okay? I was going to include monologues and quotes for all of you guys, and then I also admittedly was like, fuck that.
Yeah, so fair.
But I do have a bit of Rosalind's monologue memorized from this part, so maybe I'll do that for you. Phoebe falls in love with her, but she's also like, he, I pulled a girl. She uggo though. And like literally her line is like, who might be your mother that you insult, exalt, and all at once over the wretched? What though you have no beauty, as by my faith I see no more than you, than without candle may go dark to bed. She basically just said, a man would like to blow out the candle rather than see you naked in the dark, bitch. And then she also says, you better take this shepherd who's in love with you, sell when you can, you are not for all markets. And I feel like Mac would absolutely pull that off.
Yes.
Now, here's another important plot in this play. Rosalind and her cousin, Celia, they find all these notes around the forest, and they are love poems. Badly written love poems about Rosalind, and they find out it's from Orlando, the man that she met the night before she ran away to the woods.
Okay.
And she's like, a guy wrote notes about me, but these kind of suck. And then she comes across him, and he's like, wow, you're like a good-looking man. She's like, thank you. And she's like, hey, so I read these poems. They kind of suck. Would you like help on how to woo a woman? And Orlando's like, yeah, thank you. And she's like, okay, from now on, pretend me, Ganymede, is Rosalind. And you're gonna pretend and try to woo me as if I were Rosalind.
Genius type A anal
And
ruse.
it results in a funny sequence of events where Orlando's like, there's no other woman for me than Rosalind. And And he kind of like this repeats over and over again, and each time Rosalind says, "And there's no woman for me." Because she's anyway. I feel, look at the way
I love this.
that Henry is looking at Mac right here.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay? This is Orlando.
Yes.
This is Orlando, right?
In our house.
Stop it.
Look, I feel like Rosalind's like top tier, very smart, can pull women, men,
Yes.
everyone. She can verbally abuse them and they still love her.
Yes.
Okay?
Damn right.
I think, and we see right here, again, this is Ganymede. We already have
It's the
proof.
picture from slide 1.
We have proof, okay? And, I mean...
It's that picture.
it's-
Yeah.
Also, I pulled pictures from, like, you get to see some famous actors.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bryce Dallas Howard of course, Eclipse fame,
Mm-hmm.
did play Rosalind in a movie adaptation. But yeah, that's Mac, okay? So, anyway, this is why Mac is a perfect Rosalind.
Yes.
And she is, of course, our main character. Also, fun fact about Rosalind, she's the only female character that gets to do the epilogue in a Shakespeare play. And she literally comes out and she's like, "Whoa, a woman doing the epilogue?" But like,
She has to be.
if
That's so
men
funny.
can do it, so can women.
I love it.
And so
Iconic.
I feel like that's like the vibe
Mhm.
that Mac brings.
I'm going to
So
request that we
good.
all share these with each other because I want these for posterity.
Yes.
Yes.
Up next,
Oh.
we have our darling Katie.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Oh my god.
Katie is an intellectual,
Oh.
as seen by her lovely
Incredible.
rap. She is smart and has a broad set of knowledge. And this is very important, okay? She's also loyal. She's a ride or die person.
Yes.
Okay, look at her there.
Look at my girlie.
She's also kind of unhinged. She
Yes.
will commit.
Yeah.
All right, and on the chaotic side.
Yes.
Okay. And then she's also scrappy.
That's
Like, she's
true.
gonna fight you, most likely verbally,
Yeah.
but like
Little
she
chihuahua
will
energy.
fight you.
Mhm.
And
Good
these are the factors I took into account when giving her a heroine. Now, this is from a play that people understandably know less. Okay.
Mhm.
And it's also kind of a contentious play. in
That's
some
you
sense.
know, we get it. We get
But
That's Katie's brand.
you will.
Yeah. Contentious is my
You
friend.
will understand. She is Portia from Merchant of
Oh,
Venice.
I love Merchant of Venice.
And this is Dame Maggie Smith.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
So Portia, if you're unfamiliar, Portia is a wealthy heiress in Belmont. She's also claimed to be the most beautiful woman in the world at the time. Many come to win her hand, but her dead dad did set up that in order to win her hand, like these men have to like figure out a riddle, and there's like 3 chests. One has like gold, one has silver, and one is like the key to her heart, like, or whatever, some bullshit like that. I did assistant direct this play. I should remember it, but whatever. Oh yeah, I said some Gollum riddle test. Okay. So because Portia is a badass woman,
Mhm.
like men come and she's like, "This is a fool," like whatever, like multiple foolish men. Like it's a rule of 3, right?
Yeah.
Foolish man, foolish man. This guy comes and he absolutely wins her heart.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes to do this treasure chest challenge, and she's like straight up like, and she helps him win the test because she is a woman with agency.
Yes.
All right, she's like, "That's the one I want." And then she's like, "We're getting married. I'm still in charge." He's like, "Yes, ma'am." And then he's like, "Okay, but we just got married last night, but my friend has a trial in Venice where he might go die, so I'm gonna go support my bestie." And she's like, "Yes, go support your bestie." And as he leaves, she's like, "Hey, best friend Narissa, let's dress me up as a lawyer, as a man, and I'm gonna go represent
my
his
God.
best friend in trial, and
Stop.
I will win it."
Stop.
And she does.
Amazing.
Okay?
It's
So,
perfect.
beautiful and intelligent, loyal to her servants and friends. Like, her servants are her friends. They all love her. she's a verbal smackdown so hard people say ouch. Now it does get into the little anti-Semitic, but let's just gloss over it. Okay, because she has a famous speech, and I can't like think of the exact words right now, but it's like on the subject of mercy, and it's really good. She absolutely kills this trial. They're all like, where did this lawyer come from? Why is he so good? And like it is just like bam, bam, bam. And in the end, she goes like, you're gonna give up your religion to the Jewish man, which is rough. But she did save Antonio from his pound of flesh being given, aka death. Zero practice, but she just like loved books. Oh my gosh. And she just studied law for funsies and was like, well, guess it's coming in use now to save my husband's best friend. And he's like, at the end, he's like, dude, you're the lawyer that was hot. Okay. And because, of course, Katie is our resident lawyer, we have to give her the character that dresses up as a lawyer.
Oh my gosh.
Incredibly perfect.
Okay.
Love this.
And that's why she's a perfect Portia.
Oh my gosh.
Up next, we have Jordan.
Yes.
Jordan, she's so sexy. Okay. She's a leader. Corporate mommy is ready to lay down the law.
Hell
Okay. Yeah. She's fierce. A woman in the military, fierce. All right. Strong. It takes great strength to live with chronic illness.
Amen, sister.
And she's feisty. Look at that red hair.
Gorgeous.
Okay. There's but one person for her that is as passionate, as scary, but like also hot as fuck. And that is Katerina.
Oh my
God. Okay? Kate does not give a fuck. Alright? She hates men. If you've ever seen Kiss Me Kate, the musical version,
Yes.
she has a great song, I Hate Men. Anyway. She doesn't want to be ruled by anyone. She wants her agency. She's been doing the work of the eldest sister. She's been putting in the time, and she gets left with a man who makes her so angry. She has the best angry, horny hate sex.
Amazing.
That's actually passionate love sex, okay? So, why Jordan is the perfect Kate? The intensity. Kate requires someone who is not afraid to be intense, and I think Jordan's like she can go from being like sweet to being like, I'm gonna fuck you up, and I think men would be like, yeah. And then she's opinionated, strong-willed, and clear on her goals. Okay, and true love is spicy.
Yes.
All right. Is the story perfect of the Champion of Shrew? Her husband kind of tortures her, and like that's kind of rough, but it's also kind of sexy. I wanted to actually insert a clip, and I will force you to watch a clip because there's a Meryl Streep version of this, and if you watch it, you'll be like, okay, I get it. It's like a little bit of misogyny, but like it's like hot misogyny. Okay. Petruchio and Kate. I will argue Petruchio and Kate go so well together because they both have so much passion, and it's just like flames, and then I personally I personally there's a part at the end of the play where they like have a bet, and Petruchio's like, no, my wife will like be the most dutiful wife, because they both are like, there's like three of them, and they're like, my wife's gonna be the most dutiful one, no, mine is gonna be the most dutiful one, and Petruchio's like, my wife's gonna be the most dutiful one, and they're like, Kate, the one that like bit a man's ear off like last month, no way. And she comes out and gives a speech about like how much she loves her man. And I personally love to interpret that they give each other like a hee because we know they're getting freaky later, okay? All right. And I personally think if I had to cast Jordan, I honestly think Zach would make a great Petruchio. Like in this play, I think they would have so much fun on stage performing it. Okay.
Yes.
Vanessa.
She's
she's our modest, right?
Yes.
She keeps us all on track. This is very important.
Yes.
She's
She also asked me
observant.
first.
Yes. Very
She
observant.
keeps she sees things that we don't and keeps it a secret.
True.
Okay. She's
Terrible.
clever. She has amazing analysis, like in book notes,
Yes.
and thoughtful responses. And she also has the Riz factor.
Yes.
Okay. We all have crushes on her.
We would all
Yes.
marry
Men,
Catherine.
Women, non-binary folks. There can be but one answer. Who is pulling all the people? Say it with me. Viola from 12th Night. Okay. Oh, where did the 12th Night go? That's so. Oh, there we go. Viola from 12th Night. There we go. And of course, she's the man. And honestly, I think there's some delivery of some words that you say that sound like Amanda Bynes.
Absolutely.
This
is addressing like men.
But like, look. Here's the thing. Catherine pulls. All right.
She does.
She pulls. She's
Oh my
also like, okay, so she washes ashore after a storm.
I'm so glad I know this.
And she immediately is like, all right, plan. I don't want to get assaulted, so I'm gonna dress as a boy. I'm gonna go work with the guy that my dad once did business with. Like she's a planner. She's getting things done. She didn't plan on falling in love with the guy she was gonna go work with, but she's like, I'll keep this inside, just like Catherine would, okay? Just be lost.
Oh, that's a good read.
And then when he's like,
absolutely.
hey, I really love this other girl, Catherine's like, yeah, I'll help you out.
Of course. Yeah. Another good read.
Meanwhile, her and Duke Orsino are just like, yeah, I'll help you out. Okay? Imagine Duke Orsino as Cassian, too.
Yes.
And she really is the one who sets everything straight in the end. Also, it's really funny because there is a part where there's like, where this one guy is mad because Viola at this part has pulled Olivia, and Sir Andrew Aguicheek is like, let's fight. And Viola's like, I never fought before. I don't want to do this. It's really funny. Anyway, why Catherine is the perfect Viola.
Yes.
The absolute pull. Everyone is in love with Viola Cesario. And let's be honest, it's not just her looks, but also her mind.
Yes.
Because Sebastian, her twin, is dumb as bricks.
Yeah.
Okay? Whenever I do like a 12th night reenactment, Sebastian's like, hey dudes, yeah, I'll go get married with you, Olivia. Anyway, she's also always fixing it for everyone.
Yes.
Okay.
That's fair.
Viola's willing to fix the situation with Orsino and Olivia at the cost of her own heart. And honestly, that screams Catherine to me.
Yes.
Catherine
Amazing.
trying to fix something at the cost of her own feelings. She's gonna go to therapy after this. Eventually, I don't know.
Texting Maureen.
But like, there's a part in where Viola's like, kind of like, I left no ring with her. What means this lady? And she's like, oh my God, Olivia's in love with me, and I'm in love with Orsino, and Orsino's in love with Olivia, and how is this gonna work out? And then she's like, time will fix it. And I also feel like that attitude is also Catherine's attitude. She's like, I don't know how it'll get fixed, but it will. And I kind of, I put slash on her.
Right. Yes.
And I feel like that's very, sorry, Catherine. I hope you have fun at your therapy session. And last but not least, we have Sammy because she's our host. Right?
Yes.
Military or
Yeah.
corporate mommy.
She's, shit.
Oh no!
I didn't update that one. I'm sorry, but I didn't update the things,
bottom.
but I did update these. You're organized, and I was going to talk about your business. You're sassy,
Yes.
As I've been named.
as you've been named.
That's me.
You are extremely creative. You see things
So true.
and can put
Yes.
things together, and you're visionary, okay? And you're also a little bit scary.
The spicy red hair actually fits with
Yeah,
Actually, that works.
Okay, I did this part on the plane, so
Happy
not everything's
coincidences.
perfect.
Same.
Happy accidents.
But I still stand. The bubbles are correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
The bubbles
for
are
sure.
correct.
The bubbles are correct. Okay.
Oh, incredible
Yes.
pick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Incredible pick.
Yes.
This is one of like the best heroines.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
100%.
teach you a thing, Sammy, if you've never seen Much Ado About Nothing. Beatrice is, for every Shakespeare actress, she
She's
is the role they
Yeah.
want to
she's the Mount
chase.
Everest.
Yes.
I mean,
She
Emma
is.
Emma Thompson.
She
She's
has
the
the
best.
best verbal smackdowns.
Yes.
She has the sexiest tension
delicious
Yes.
romance.
because it is like, alas, you're here, and like she's called My Dear Lady Disdain.
my God.
And they're so she's like, I would challenge you to a battle of wits, but I see you've come unarmed.
Yes.
She has the best
She does
comeback.
have the best lines.
But not only the best, so she's locked in a battle of wits with this man. I like to theorize, and a lot of other people like to theorize, that Beatrice and Benedict were a thing before the start of the play. They broke up, and so now they kind of like have this like cat fight whenever they see each other, but they really are secretly still in love with each other. But basically all their friends plot to bring them back together. They're like, hey, so how like Beatrice and Benedict like fight all the time? What if that's sexual tension?
Oh my God.
Let's get them to fall in love with each other. It will be a fun prank. This might be brought on by the fact that Beatrice does turn down the prince, because she can pull a prince.
Damn right.
And she's like, ha ha ha. No man with a beard would be good enough for me, and if he has no beard, he's a boy, and that's not good enough for me. And she's got so many good lines. Ugh.
Movie's
Um,
delicious.
yeah.
I feel like watching
And
it.
when her cousin sister, because cousins are like sisters, when her cousin sister gets jilted at the altar and falsely accused of cheating on her soon-to-be husband, and her man comes to her and is like, are you okay? And she was like, no, I'm not okay. If I was a man, I could challenge him to a duel, and I would do it. I would eat his heart in the marketplace.
Yes.
Hold on.
It's the speech.
Oh, wait, I meant to put the picture in of you with the vampire. I missed it. Sorry. You as the vampire with the heart, because I was like, that's the eat the heart in the marketplace picture, okay? But sassy in charge, not impervious to trickery. Is ready to throw hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think she commands, okay, also one of my favorite lines, again, that Beatrice says is like, Benedict is like, what can I do? How can I help you fix this? Like, what are we gonna do? And she looks him dead in the eyes and goes, kill Claudio.
Mm-hmm.
Claudio is Benedict's best friend. She says, go kill your best friend for fucking up my cousin sister. And Benedict's like, he's my best friend. She's like, all right, we're done. And he's like, no, I'll do it for you. That's
And
the power that
that's-
Sammy has.
Yes.
Yes.
That is the power that Sammy has.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I mean,
That is the power
been
that
outside
Sammy
of a
has.
house ready to kill somebody for you. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's right.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's
Twice.
canon.
So I feel very, very correct
Yeah.
in my
100%.
casting.
Yes.
But
I
bonus round!
Whoa.
Because
Yes.
I gave you all heroines from comedies, plays that end with marriages and happiness. This bonus round is
Erin,
how
this
you would
means so
die
much to me.
in a Shakespearean tragedy.
Oh my
This
God.
is Can we all have T-shirts with the heroine that we have been
How did you
Yes,
nail these so
please.
perfectly?
They're
Also,
so
wait,
good.
before
Because I'm a Shakespeare
we do the
expert.
bonus round, who
Yeah.
are you? Who are you? Who was the best? Did you think about this?
I did put myself in the bonus round, but I
Okay,
did not
okay.
put myself in the comedy round
In the
because
comedy.
that's hard. Because
It's hard to think of yourself.
it's hard to think of myself.
I wish I knew more Shakespeare, so
And
I
or
could
I do
decide
know
who
who
I
my
was trying to
favorite
think.
Shakespeare heroine who I would like to be cast as. So I could say that because it's none of those. Like I would love to do any of those. But I would say honestly, probably the desperation of Julia makes sense. Julia from Two Gentlemen of Verona. But my favorite female heroine in Shakespeare is Imogen from Cymbeline, and she's got also some kick-ass. She's got the best. She's got, like, other than Beatrice has the better play, and the better dialogue back and forth. Imogen's got like some sick-ass monologues. It goes everywhere from like verbally beating down this guy who tries to hit on her, to like lamenting about being apart from her husband that she wasn't supposed to marry, to finding out that her husband wants her killed because he thinks that she cheated on him, to being like, kill me, to waking up after being accidentally poisoned, to thinking she found her husband's beheaded body. It's not his body.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers. And then at the end, like, everything turns out okay in the end. Jupiter does come down on an eagle to like resolve the play. So again, that play is not perfect. But I do love Imogen from Cymbeline. But the desperation of Julia's very...
I think about the eat your heart out or eat this heart out in the marketplace monologue is like the one bit of Shakespeare that
just
I go back to
the kill Claudio when that is delivered. It's like it's silent, and it's so good. And you should definitely watch the Emma Thompson version.
Yes, of course.
So good.
Always Emma Thompson.
Yeah.
Always Emma Thompson.
Yeah.
Always Emma
Incredible
Thompson.
cast.
What I was gonna say, that Catherine Tate.
Yeah.
She's in one with David Tennant. And,
Yes, I've seen
and they're like
clips of
at
that.
a like Greek vacation place. It's modern. It's so good.
Amazing.
Okay. So our Bubba bonus round.
Yes.
All right.
Oh boy.
Our first two.
Oh god.
Jordan, you're dying like Gertrude from Hamlet. You were too thirsty. You drank some wine, and it was accidentally poisoned for her son. But,
Very on brand. To be honest.
Again, I'm trying to go on brand with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So you drank poison wine.
Yes.
Unfortunately. Katie, you're Cordelia from King Lear.
Oh.
Okay.
Brutal.
After your dad disinherits you,
Okay.
and you go and marry the King of France, and
Oh,
then you
love
find
that.
out that your two older sisters kind of have taken over, and that your father's kind of gone mad, and then you're like, I'm gonna go reclaim Britain, and you go back over there and fight the good fight, but then they capture you, and then you weren't supposed to be hanged, but then you were hanged.
Got
Yeah.
it. Got it.
That sucks.
Ooh, the
But you were
theology
like,
of it
you were
all.
sick. You were going for it,
Yeah.
and you reunited with your dad, and your dad was like, dude, I'm sorry. You were the best daughter.
Wow, what an experience! A father apologizing for anything.
Next up,
My
Sammy,
Ophelia.
bit on the tit by a snake. Like
Also on
Cleopatra.
brand.
Bit on the tit. I just really wanted to write that phrase, and so
Bit on
Sammy
the
got
tit.
it.
They don't it.
And then Catherine is Ophelia.
Oh, for
She
sure,
listened to
yes.
too much
Yeah.
Taylor Swift and drowned.
Yeah.
Ophelia,
baby. The fate of Ophelia.
This,
Look
I
at those
I
numbers.
really
Go
feel
good
like
job.
this is
Go
also
good job.
hitting it so far. And Cleopatra, the way she dies is like, she's like, fuck you guys, and like just lets a snake bite her tit and then pieces out. Okay.
It's kind of kissing paper.
Matt, you get Desdemona's death.
Oh,
you get
no.
smothered by a feather pillow.
I love
A
Desdemona.
swan feather pillow.
A comfy way to go.
And me, I get Portia, but the one that's from Julius Caesar.
Oh, okay.
Because there's more than one of that. She eats hot coals, which honestly sounds like a metaphor for my IBD.
This is phenomenal.
These
This was so
Yes.
good,
eggs.
Erin.
Fantastic.
Oh
That's
my
very
God.
nice.
This is remarkable to end on.
Yes.
Thanks.
Again, another love language moment where I feel very seen, except this I'm not in
It
Barnes
hurts.
and Noble.
Yeah.